Hi fellow dreamers, welcome back to Dreamy Writers Tarot. So for today's video, we're going to do pick a card about what other people love about you. Okay, so this can be about anyone, your friends, your family, your co-workers, your classmates. So people who know you, okay, in general, whether it's a close relationship or whether it's a acquaintance level of relationship. So we're going to ask oracle cards and tarot about, the traits that they love most about you. So I've prepared 3 piles for you guys to choose from. So we have pile number 1, which is the red jasper group. Okay, pile number 2, which is, I believe, a selenite. Okay, if I'm wrong, please write down the name of the crystal in the comment section. And then pile number 3 with the rose quartz. So you can pick a pile based on the crystals, or you can pick a pile based on the energy of the cards, or you can pick both. So you can also pick 2 piles if you feel like you are drawn to 2 piles. So there may be certain messages per pile that would resonate best for you. Okay, so when you guys are ready, let's get started with pile number 1. Okay, hi pile number 1. If you've chosen the red jasper group, this reading is for you. So I'm gonna put the crystal here. And then for your first card, which is the main energy of the reading, we have Dragonfly Emergence. Okay, so from what I'm seeing here from this card is for you, pile number 1, you may be seen as this group of people who is smart. Okay, you may put a lot of value on your intellect, on what you know, on knowledge, on learning. And I'm also seeing here that for some of you, you guys may be teachers. If not, you may be professors, mentors, or trainers, coaches. So any profession that entails or that involves teaching other people. Okay, so if you guys are not in those fields, it may be something that interests you, helping people out, sharing people out. So most especially sharing what you know with other people. So maybe you're not teachers, but let's say you're very experienced in a certain thing, in a certain field, sport, okay, and you guys actually want to share everything that you know with other people. So if you can also see here in the heart, so the dragonfly, so you have a dragonfly energy, and then it's resting on top of the head, which gives me the intuitive message of you guys being very intellectual, very brilliant, smart. So you may be very interested in a lot of things, and one of the things that people love about you is that you're very interesting. Okay, you guys may have a lot of hobbies, or you guys may be interested in a lot of things. I'm seeing also hearing the message that for some of you, you like learning about unique stuff, things that people don't usually talk about. Okay, and you may be the type who doesn't really like to waste their time on things that you feel are not important, or you feel are not contributing to your success. So for you guys, for pile number 1, I'm seeing that for most of you, you may currently be holding an authority position, or if not, you guys are well on the way on becoming authority figures. And so you can see the dragonfly, so you can see the wings, they're flapping, so they're ready to fly. Okay, you, pile number 1, are meant to soar very high, and that's what people love about you. Okay, now let's get more into detail with your reading. So for the next oracle cards, we have here independence. The more you learn to feed yourself on the inside and care for the inner child, the more freestanding you become. Help me feed and love this inner child, dear Lord. And then we have true offering, which I believe is a very good message for you. Okay, so you can pause the video, but I'd like to read it still. Sorry. May I release the fears, illusions, and addictions that keep me from true offering. May I relax into your plan, trusting that the next steps will always be shown. Use me, love. Use me for the highest. I am yours alone. Okay. Yeah, so you guys may be very independent workers. Okay, I'm seeing that for some of you, even though it's a bit ironic, like you like to teach what you know with share what you know with other people, yet at the same time you prefer to work alone. Now, what people love about you in regards to this is that you're very reliable. They know that when they ask you to do something, especially at work or in school or anywhere, they know that they can rely on you to get the job done. Okay, people see you as someone who is trustworthy, like someone who's reliable, someone who knows what to do. For some of you, you may be the go-to person if in case there's a conflict, if there's a problem, especially if it's something that involves critical thinking. I'm seeing that for you guys may be very, very logical, or if not, you like to analyze things, you'd like to look for solutions to problems, like you enjoy creative problem solving. Okay, for true offering, yeah. So what people love about you is that, you don't lies. Yeah, that's one of the main messages that I'm getting strongly for most of you. You don't like to waste time. Okay, you like to put your time, energy, and effort into something that's very, very worthwhile. Okay. Wow. Okay, great reading so far. Okay, now let's get more into detail with the other cards that you have. So, for the other oracle cards, we have learning experience, and then we have generosity. So, one of the things that people love and appreciate about you is that, again, you have this vast knowledge within you, maybe not just in a certain field, but in any field. And I'm seeing that for you guys, for some of you, you may be the type who, sorry, it's a bit distracting. There you go. Now, you may be the type who likes to share nuggets of information to other people. Like, let's say you're hanging out in a group and then you just drop a fact, and people like to listen to you. Okay, I'm seeing that message that whenever you say something, people are drawn to listen to you because they really find your words very inspiring. Like, wow, this person knows a lot, and it's not in a condescending way or know-it-all way. No, it's like in a very engaging way. Like, you have a good way with words. I'm seeing that for some of you, you may be into communication as well, so you may be interested in writing or reading a lot. I'm seeing that for some of you, you love to read, of course, because you love to learn. Yeah, so learning experience, so people rely on your intellect as well for other things. It's like in your group of friends or in your group, in your community, it's like you're considered as one of the brainiest people around. Okay, really reliable. And then one thing that people love about you as well is generosity. So I'm seeing that for some of you, I'm hearing the message that for some of you, your love language may be gift giving, or if not, it's giving time to other people. So there's a lot of generosity in terms of what you have. Okay, and people love that about you, that maybe they don't tell this to you often, or maybe you don't hear it often, but people actually appreciate you giving your time, your money, your effort, your anything to them. It actually means a lot. Okay, especially to those who are close to you. And I'm also seeing that with learning experience, they actually want to be mentored by you. Like, let's say if you're a boss in your work, or if you're a teacher, like they really like to be taught, be mentored, be trained by you. Okay, so in terms of learning, people are just so drawn to to be taught, to be near you. They feel like you're the mentor that a lot of people could have. They feel like they can learn a lot from you, and they actually do want to. Okay, so next cards, actually last few cards, now we have the tarot here. So we have here the World card, and then we have Two of Wands and the High Priestess in reverse. Okay, so from what I'm seeing with the World card, you guys may be very interested in traveling, or you guys may be well traveled, and when you do travel, it's more of a cultural thing. Like, you like to go to a city wherein you don't know the language. I feel like for some of you, you like a challenge. Like, let's say if you speak English, you want to go to a country that doesn't speak English that much, and then you want to find your way on how you can communicate with people. Or when you go on a trip, it's like really divulging into something that's very different. Speaking of which, there's just an airplane that passed by. I'm not sure if you can hear it in the background, but yeah, kind of like a confirmation. Okay, sorry. It's the air. It's just gonna take a few seconds, guys. Yeah. So speaking of which, airplane, like, some of you may even enjoy the feeling of boarding a flight before. Like, you love traveling, and then, people love that about you because you have a lot of good stories to tell. Like, they're actually fascinated by your travel stories. Actually, I'm also seeing that you inspire other people with it. Okay. And if not, oh, sorry. Sorry. Okay. And then, yeah, so you guys are cultured, or it could also mean that, you like to not just learn one thing. It could be that you love learning a lot about other things. Like, you like to be very good in your job, yet at the same time you want to be good in your hobby as well, and you still want to be good in cooking, or maybe you want to be good in self-defense. So you want to be good at a lot of things, and people that find that really amazing about you. Like, they're just so drawn to your, to your uniqueness, to your vibrant energy, to be well-rounded. It's like it inspires them to be the same. And then we have here the Two of Wands. So yeah, people love to listen to you, like the other cards that we've had. Okay. And then we have the High Priestess in reverse. So another thing is people are actually drawn to your mystery. So you like to teach a lot of things that they know that you love to learn a lot of things, but at the same time they're also intrigued by you. Like, they want to get to know you better. They want to know how you come about knowing these things. They're amazed by your own intellectual ability. They're amazed by that. Okay, so they love that most about you. Okay, so that's it for us, pile number 1. I hope you like this reading. And if you do, please give it a thumbs up and a comment if you like. And thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye! Okay, hi pile number 2. If you chosen the selenite, this reading is for you. So I'm gonna put the crystal here. And then let's start with the main energy of your reading. So for the first card, we have the Summer Solstice or Radiance. Okay, so from what I'm seeing here, you guys may be full of energy. Okay, that's the first thing that I've seen. So you guys are very vibrant, you're very lively, you're full of energy. I'm seeing that for most of you, you're extroverted, you like to go out, you like to meet people, you like to go outside of your house, you like to go to places, you like adventure, and you like doing anything, a lot of things under the sun. Okay, you like to explore a lot. Now, I'm actually feeling that for some of you guys who may be very young, so it's either you're in your teens or you're in your early or you're in your 20s in general. Yeah, this seems like a very young group for pile number 2. Okay, so yes, like a sun, very sunny, very bright. And then for the next few cards, we have True Love. Okay, your wholeness and safety lie within, not from a partner, but this sovereignty actually leads to the deepest intimacy for you to stop using others. Okay, then we have Creative Block. Okay, I'm seeing that for you guys, pile number 2, you may have a lot of suitors, or if not, you may be feeling that a lot of people tend to have a crush on you, or are just romantically drawn or interested with you. There's a lot of them. Okay, so you just have this charming, okay, like your charm really awes or inspires, or just captures the interest of a lot of people. Like, you have a lot of whatever your preference is, like you have a lot of those in you. Okay, like you may be feeling like a lot of people actually want to get your attention. Okay, it's very cool. And then with Creative Blocks, yeah, this is where I got the energy that you guys may be young. So I'm also seeing that one of the things that people love about you is that sorry, that they see that there's a lot of potential in you that's still untapped. Okay, I'm seeing that they actually want, some people actually want to bring out the best in you. It's like they want to be the one to bring out the best in you. Like that last message just came out naturally, like they, it could also be that people wish that you could see more qualities, or you could appreciate your own qualities yourselves. That's why we're getting the creative block message. It could be the case that you may feel personally that you're not pretty enough, that you're not attractive enough, or maybe that you're not smart enough, or you're not funny enough, or whatever quality that you think you lack. So people may be drawn to that. Maybe people want to tell you that that's not true, that you are a lot more, you're a lot more than what you think. You're a lot prettier than you think. You're a lot more attractive than you think, smarter, kinder, charming, nicer. So people want, what people want to tell you, want you to know, is that you are so much more than what you actually think you are. Okay, so they actually want to be there for you, basically. Okay, now let's get the next few cards for you, and then we have here pause, and then we have vision. Okay, now I also want to get the tarot for you, the first tarot, which is temperance. Okay, there you go. So there's actually quite a lot of message for you here, pile number 2. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that okay, so what I'm seeing here is that what people love about you as well is that you're very balanced, especially with the temperance card here. So we have pause, and then we have vision. So pause could mean that you're someone that they feel like can be serious with, yet at the same time can have a good laugh with. So there's this balance between work and play and seriousness with you, having you around. Like if people want things just to be light, they can they can count on you for that. But if they want to have fun, have a good laugh, just do nothing serious, basically, they can also rely with you on that. Okay, now sorry, yeah, that's one thing that they like. And I'm also seeing that you guys may enjoy doing deep conversations about life. You may be very, very good with that. Like you may be the type who doesn't have a difficulty approaching a stranger, or maybe someone you just met, and then just start a deep conversation with them, and they won't find it awkward. Like you're just very good with starting conversations, is what I'm seeing. Okay, and then for the next few cards, I'm gonna keep the temperance card here. Oops, creative blocks. Okay, sorry. Okay, we have temperance, and then for the next few cards we have, okay, there you go, we have the 5 of wands, 5 of swords, sorry, why did I say 5 of wands? We have the 7 of swords and the emperor. Okay, so there's also still a balance with the tarot cards that you have. Okay, so they're seeing that you may be someone, this may or may not be true, but you may be someone who tends to trust people easily. Like you're the type who always trusts the good in people. And for that, there may have been times wherein you felt you were betrayed in the past, or you felt like people have taken advantage of your kindness. Okay, but at the same time, at the end of the day, you're not bothered by it. Like even if that thing happened, you still had this thing in you that people are still good. There are still some people that you can trust, and it's actually what draws people to you. Like you just have this very cool approach with someone doing you wrong. Okay, like you still stand, like the emperor, like you still stand still. And I'm also getting the message that people want you to know, that a lot of people actually want to be there for you, okay, in times of your need, okay. You may, for some of you may be very selective on who you trust or who you actually confide to, but what many people would like you to know is that you can actually trust them and you can actually rely on them, or that if ever that you need help, there's no need for you to feel shy about asking for help. It's actually okay. So, there's also a message here that for some of you, you're a bit afraid of appearing vulnerable. Okay, so yeah, it's like you want to be seen as this strong, independent person, and I believe you are, okay, but people actually love that you have that aura within you with the Emperor card. Yet at the same time, there's this very soft and vulnerable and emotional side that's actually drawing people as well. Okay, so yeah, you're pretty much the popular everyone's crush type of people. Is very, very cool, very, very sweet. Okay, so yeah, that's it for us, pile number 2. I hope you like this video, and if you do, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, thank you for watching. Okay, hi, pile number 3. If you chosen the rose quartz, this reading is for you. So I'm gonna put the crystal here, and then let's start with the main energy of your reading. So for your first card, we have fog. Okay, fog or veil. Okay, so one of the things that caught my eye in the reading is that there's actually a mountain. Okay, either here or here. So which actually means that when you hike and then the trek is so long, and then when you reach the mountain top, there's fog. Okay, and then it's cold, it's cool, and the view is just amazing. So it's pretty much like how people actually see you, how people feel being around you. So it's like in this group, they see you as this healer. It could be that for some of you guys, whenever one of your friends are having emotional problems or having issues, if they want someone to talk to, it's like you're one of the first people that they call or ask for advice with. So they see you as someone like a guidance counselor, in your group of friends, or in your group. Basically, it's like people are just drawn to trust you with emotional things. Okay, and then with the fog in here veiled, so it's like, yeah, there's still some mystery hanging on with you. It's like I'm seeing that for some of you guys are introverted type of people, like you like to keep things to yourself. You're very private, yet at the same time you're very open to other people's what's that term, like to other people's sentiments. Okay, it's like they see you as someone who handles emotions, sentiments very well. So that's one of the things that people actually love about you with this card coming in. Now for the next part, yeah, there you go, we have sanctuary. A sanctuary resides inside you no matter what is happening. The inner temple beckons you to enter. Yeah, so again, it's like, people are just drawn to you because they feel like after a very difficult situation, a challenging situation, a heartbreaking situation for some, it's like, you're this refuge that they see, It's like they can always tell you everything. It's like they see you as someone who's very easy to talk to, which actually makes them very, very drawn to you. And then we have your forgiveness. So yeah, you actually may be the type who is very forgiving, very patient and understanding with people. Okay, and that's another thing that people love about you. It's like, it's not that you're a pushover. No. It's like, when someone does you wrong, you're the type who actually just forgives them for the sake of forgiveness, of peace. So they also are drawn to you. People are drawn to you because you're very peaceful. You have this very peaceful aura, this peaceful energy, and they know that in terms of these spiritual things, they can actually rely on you. They can count on you for it. I'm also seeing the message that, whenever they have people problems, love problems in general, they actually run to you for it. And whether they should give someone else a chance, you might have been asked those kinds of questions, and whether they should give someone a chance and what they should do with the family situation. Okay, I'm seeing that for some of you. And then we have make it God. So you guys may be very spiritual people. Okay, it's either you're very active in your religious activities, or you guys may be people who actually serve in religious communities, or you're considering that. Or it could be that you're also interested with spiritual things. Some of you, I'm seeing that you may be tarot readers yourself, or you may be working in a field like counseling, social worker. So basically a job or a profession wherein there's nurturing. It involves caring for other people. Okay, yes. So let's move them on the side for the next set of cards that we have for you, pile number 3. Okay, so we have here the Three of Wands in reverse. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. And then we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is that people actually are drawn to you because you may be a very gentle, a very calm kind of person. Okay, they know that if they want some peace and quiet, they can just run to you. Okay, if they want to think, if they want to clear their thoughts, they actually run to you. And I'm also seeing that for some of you, you tend to be very, very careful with what you say. It's like before you say something, you think it through 101 times if you actually need to say it. Okay, so you're very, very careful with every word that comes out of your lips, of your mouth. Now, with the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords being in reverse, so there's this strong, set of wisdom within you. Now, for some of you, you may also be drawn to pile number 1. There's a similar energy between you, pile number 3, and pile number 1. So you have that you have a lot of things to share. Okay, and people actually like that about you. You have this good set of ideas, you have these suggestions, you have these opinions, you have these things in your mind. Like, you have a lot in your mind that's actually amazing. That's actually worth sharing, suggestions that are actually good. But this cards being in reverse means that you may be very shy about actually sharing them. Okay, and people would love for you to know that they're actually going to support you. Okay, so they're actually waiting for you to speak up. Like, they know that they can, that you have this thing, this potential, this voice that you want to share, and people would actually love for you to stand up and be heard. Okay, and trust in your own words. So for some of you, if you're looking for a sign, if you have leadership skills, definitely you do have leadership skills. It's just that the emotional block is also within yourself. Like, you have this thing to lead, but you also must overcome self-doubt first. Okay? And also, I'm seeing that for you, pile number 3, for some of you, you may also be the type who likes to, let's say someone asks for an advice, you could give them an advice. Or, someone asks for your opinion, suggestions, you do give it, but you don't impose. Okay, that's a word. Like, you like to say what's on your mind, but you're actually not the type who likes to impose or insist that they actually do it. It's like, you're not the type who likes to really convince someone. Like, if you don't want to do it, fine, take it or leave it. Okay, so you're not the type who's very pushy. And that's actually one thing that people like about you. Like, you're very, understanding, you're very caring, and, they can rely on you that when they say something, you would respect that. Okay, so last 2 cards before we end the reading for you, pile number 3. We have here Pray, and we have Sweetness. So you guys may be very religious. Okay. And with Praagh, they actually like that, you may be exuding this very innocent vibe. They see you as someone who's pure, someone who doesn't really like how do you say it, those green those green jokes a lot. Like, you're very wholesome and conservative, okay, is what I'm seeing. And they actually admire that about you. And then with sweetness, yeah, I can actually feel as well that you guys are very sweet. Okay, you're very loving, you're very caring, and people definitely love that about you. Okay, so that's it for us, pile number 3. I hope you like this video. I hope this was able to help. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Bye.